So check out how this military brother is talking about how the folks just refuse to admit that, anti-black racism exists and how they react.
A lot of white people like to deny reality. We can sit there and give them facts all day. They are so narcissistic with it. They will sit there and I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, what? Racism? I don't see it. Wow, why are you being divisive? I don't see no racism. What? Racism? Never seen it. Never heard of it.
Textbook gaslighting. That's what the folks love to do, especially when we call them out on their racism. And they'll sit there and say it doesn't exist. And like this brother said, I didn't see that. I don't see color. I don't see color. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, red, yellow, green. I love everybody and we love everybody. But they fail to realize that when a black person is saying what you did, what you said, how you conducted yourself, what your family member said to me, how your family member treated me or your friend, etc., etc., they don't want to listen to it when we try to explain why. And then the gaslighting happens. So what this brother is saying, oh, I totally can relate to. I totally have been in that situation where one of the folks would be like, oh, what? And they'll be like clutching their pearls and, oh my gosh, no, I am not a racist. I would never. I didn't mean that. I just meant this. And I didn't realize by asking you that or saying that was racist. My best friend is black. Or my child is, black, or my child's father is black. So no, I would never. But what they fail to realize is that black folks have been dealing with it since we were forced onto ships. You could pull a whole binder of stats, body cam footage, HR reports, and historical receipts, and the folks will still blink at you like, where's the racism though? And this brother, a soldier, someone who's literally worn the uniform, served the country, followed the rules, but the moment he names what's harming us most, crickets will be creaking big time. That tells you everything. The fact that he's in uniform and still not believed, that's the American contradiction in HD, okay? This is how anti-blackness stays protected. Denial is a weapon. It's not just ignorance, it's strategic erasure. Because if they admit racism is real, then they got to do something about it. And we all know how allergic this system is to accountability, okay? So shout out to this brother for calling it out plain and clear. Because we're tired of being gaslit by people who think diversity means putting Beyonce on a commercial during Black History Month. Run us the truth, the policy, change, and the justice. And that's really what it boils down to, right? Like, people will constantly be calling the folks out on their racism. And we will constantly be met with this gaslighting, the pearl clutching, the lack of wanting to understand, learn, listen. All of those things will continue to happen. And it doesn't matter how much we call them out. It doesn't even matter how much they see it on TV. It doesn't matter how much they see what happens to our black brothers and sisters across the globe. It doesn't matter how many Karens or Brads approach us, attack us verbally, physically. It doesn't matter how many of them will be calling the police on us for anything we're doing while black. And they will still find a way to not call it racism. They will still find a way to gaslight, right? But what we can do on our end is continue to call them out for the anti-black racists that they are. And I'm only talking about the ones who show it, whether it's micro, macro, covert, or overt. As long as you show it, we need to call you out on it, okay? And you can choose to gaslight all you want. It's not going to stop the fact that it's happening. It's not going to stop the fact that it's still in your faces. And it's not going to stop the fact that we will continue to expose. And it's not going to stop the fact that we will continue to demand accountability, demand what is owed to us, reparations, an apology, and all of the things, okay, for hundreds and hundreds of years of it. So you can do one thing or the other. You can continue to bury your head in the sand and gaslight, not going to change anything, or you can really try to find a way to be an ally, especially if you want to swirl with us, especially if you want to, create lives with Black men or women, or make babies, because they also have to go into this world identifying as Black. Okay, so those are your options. But gaslighting is not an option. We will not accept that anymore. Okay? But brothers and sisters, let me know what you think about this. What do you think about what this brother is saying? And what do you think we can do to continue to push this forward and hold the folks who love to gaslight accountable? Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app from your Google or Apple store. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered.